Hey Eagles, it's the last week of the semester. You know what that means.
Everyone's stressed out.
But to alleviate some of the stress, we've got another episode of Eagle Eye News for you.
Roll the intro. As we all know, fashion evolves throughout the years.
But this year is a breed of its own.
Taylor and Ella took a deep dive into this year's hottest trends of remote learning fashion.
There is for sure a difference in what people used to wear to school and what they wear now. Let's take a deeper look at what these students used to wear.
When we used to go to school, I mainly wore leggings, jeans, sweaters, and sweatshirts.
Usually I wore leggings, a hoodie, sometimes jeans, and then a t-shirt or long sleeve.
Last year before quarantine, I'd normally just wear something simple like a pair of sweatpants and a hoodie.
When there wasn't any COVID, I wore like jeans and a nice sweater sometimes, or leggings and a sweatshirt.
Sweatshirt and leggings, honestly, most of the time. But then when we had like game days, I dressed up nice with like a skirt on.
People used to wear jeans and sweaters, but now it's all different because we're learning from home.
What I wear now is usually sweatpants or pajama pants and the same top.
Sweatpants and long sleeves.
I wear sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
Because we're at home, I'll usually wear either shorts and a sweatshirt and then sweatpants and a sweatshirt.
Sweatpants and hoodies.
My pajamas.
As you can tell, before COVID, people would dress up a little bit for school every day.
But now they just roll out of bed.
This is Ella
And Taylor signing off for Eagle Eye News.
Although this year's remote learning fashion is exquisite, let's not let fashion be too big of a distraction.
Here's what you guys said are the biggest distractions this year.
With doing remote learning from home, we understand it is very easy to get distracted by things around us. We got to hear from a few students about how they get distracted at home while in class and how it has impacted them. Not surprisingly, one distraction kept coming up.
My phone.
My phone.
My friends trying to FaceTime me while I'm in class.
Others say their biggest distraction are those in their houses with them.
My dog barking all the time and my brother walking in. Like my mom texting me or like coming into my brother showing up like every single class period.
Just the TV, because I just sit in my bed and the TV's right in front of me, or like the dog will walk in.
What's the biggest distraction on the phone? Social media.
Scroll through social media and I get sidetracked.
From TikTok and texting my friends.
And I find myself like on Instagram or TikTok and just not paying attention.
Sometimes I don't fully listen to directions when I'm doing assignments because of my phone.
We also got to hear how their grades have been impacted by these distractions.
My grades are really good right now.
My grades are an all-time high.
I have missing assignments.
My grades have been impacted during this like pandemic and e-learning. They've actually gone up because it's a lot easier to have so much more time to do the work. So my grades haven't been impacted at all. They've actually helped my grades a lot.
Sometimes I get points marked off because it's missing or late.
My grades have not been impacted by these distractions as much as you'd think. I'm actually doing pretty okay with all my classes right now.
They also had some pretty simple ways of how they overcome their distractions.
Usually I just close the door and try to ignore it as best as I can.
By putting my phone out in my work area.
I overcome the distraction by the teacher ending the Zoom, or just not overcoming them and just getting my workday done.
By keeping my phone away from me.
As we know this at-home learning is tough and still a new change, we understand that there will be some distractions. Keep finishing these last few weeks of the semester off strong, Eagles.
Oh, yikes.
2020 has caused a lot of self-reflection and change for everyone. Some members of the Diversity Ambassador Program discuss the changes they want to see in the world.
But it really doesn't matter with me now, because I've been to the mountaintop.
MLK's mountaintop speech occurred nearly 50 years ago and still holds the same intentions today. By sparking the change it did back then, it is the foundation of future changes we can make together for the better. That being said, we spoke to some members of the Diversity Ambassadorship Program about their favorite quote from the mountaintop speech and how it motivates them to make a change.
We've got to give ourselves to this struggle until the end. Either we go up together or we go down together. MLK's mountaintop speech was almost 50 years ago, and we're still faced with the same issues today. And it makes me want better for our future and to keep working hard to make sure that diversity, equity, and equality are something that we see in our future.
Injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. This quote motivates me to make a change because it is saying that just because something isn't affecting you doesn't mean it's not affecting someone else. And it kind of urges me to not sit in complacency when I see issues that aren't affecting me.
In our community, there are simple things that you can do. You can go out and sign petitions, you can write to legislators, speak to administrators within our own school, and even set up protests. I think a great place to start is looking at clubs like Diversity Dialogue and FAFSA, where they're diverse groups who have great insight and resources for you to look at.
I think to make Lakes a more culturally accepting place, we need to just kind of have conversations and promote talking about these things, because if we don't talk about cultural acceptance or diversity or how we differ from one another, it's just going to continue to divide us when talking about it could unify us.
As a community, we need to come together and make a change to promote better understanding of one another. With Eagle Eye News, I'm Gina Brum.
Jack and Amir are back with this month's 5 Essentials.
This time, it's on the one and only senior, Andy Campbell.
Didn't we just see his twin?
Sure did. Here's Andy.
What's up, Eagles? I'm Andy Campbell, and these are my 5 essentials.
So, first item on the list, bean tamales. You get these pretty cheap at Walmart, and they're packed with calories, but not nutrition. They taste good, so that's one of the things. Next up on the list, coffee cup. I got this when I went on vacation with my friends, probably when I was like in 7th grade. We went to like a tram station up on a mountain, and I just got this, and I got my brother a matching like shot glass, because he was in like college at the time, so I thought that was kind of relevant for him. The next thing on the list is the board of snow for shredded gnar. Obviously, this is kind of stretching the essentials every day because I don't use this every day, but I look at it every day, think about how awesome it would be to live somewhere other than Illinois where I could shred gnar. Nothing special about this, I just got a deal on it because I wanted to switch to snowboarding. But yeah, as you can tell, this is my axe. Axery. I don't know. This is something I enjoy doing. This strap, my brother got me from like a guitar shop in Minneapolis. My dad bought me this when I turned 16. I like playing blues. That's kind of where it's at. The last essential is not an item, it's a person. It's my sister, Amber. She gives me answers on homework, answers on life. I give her answers on life, but not homework. We've known each other since birth. Actually, fun story, in the womb, I developed on top of Amber, and her skull was deformed. So that's my fault. But clearly, she's the smarter one now, so we kind of even things out. Yeah, Amber, do you want to say anything about being life, being yourself? Do you not like that story? No. High five.
Last on the agenda, we have a brief message from Mr. Newberry.
Hello, Eagles. Just wanted to take a minute and wish everyone a happy holiday break. Please take time to enjoy your family and friends, but do it in a safe way. I want to thank you for staying engaged in your education, and please continue to do so for the next week as we end the semester. These are difficult times for all of us. Let's hang in there and be thankful for what we do have. I anticipate things will improve over the next several months, and I look forward to returning to some normalcy in what we do in terms of education at Lakes High School. Until then, do your best, Eagles, and be kind to others. Enjoy your holiday break.
That's all for this week, Eagles.
So to the top, so right up to the top, and have a great weekend.